What's up, y'all? So it's Eclipse Day, right? April 8th. And it's the year 2023. Okay, South Carolina, they pull off the victory. They win the national title, right? No Iowa Hawkeyes, been hitting a lot on Caitlin Clark. Well, we've been covering all of these characters, but Camilla Cardozo, right? And who's the coach? Dawn Staley. Right here. Here's Dawn Staley. You see 53 years old. You see the birthday and all of that right there. Let's look at Caitlin Clark with this loss. Still gonna be entering the WNBA draft. Expected to go number one. As well as Cardozo right here, 6'7", right? South Carolina Gamecocks. You see that? Okay. All right. So I have some other tabs up here, but we'll get into some of these slides. Here's the score, 87-75. So 38-0 right here. See that right there? And we'll play. There's a little video here with this article. Again, 2024 women's hoops national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Carolina Gamecocks are the 2024 Women's Hoops National Champions. Now, this is one of the most impressive college hoops runs of all time, with South Carolina capping off an undefeated season. Now, all season long, I've told you, any team not named South Carolina is only playing for second place, and that is exactly what happened. Even with all of the big storylines and big names like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, South Carolina remained.
So it's on to the WNBA for a lot of these characters, right?
Unfazed. They came, they saw, they won the chip. And just like T-Pain, all they did was win. Literally, they didn't lose all season long. Coach Staley knew her team had lost one game last
Speaking of chip,
season, and they knew they had to be perfect this season in order to win a chip, and that is exactly what they did. And
I hope I don't have to edit this out either. It's nice to get the visuals with the video along with our decode, right?
even with the team losing star center Camilla Cardoso to the WNBA, this squad is going to be a force to reckon with next season. However, right now, Dawn Staley can say she is a national champion. Remember, as great of a player as she was, she didn't win a national title when she played. So now South Carolina enjoyed the moment. Your team are the 2024 Women's Hoops National Champions.
Here, what I did want to show you.
You didn't live.
I had a feeling that was going to happen as well. So I'll get out of this tab. I'm not interested in that right there. Oh, I have to leave it though, huh? Yeah, because if I press X out of that tab, it's gonna stop the whole screen recording. So now I got to deal with that tab right there. That's okay. I'll go back right here on the article. In one way or another, we're gonna get our article. All right, so let me go forward here. Here it is right here. So back to our article here. All right, there it is right there. We see our article, but we're going to go to the slides now. I want to refresh this because I'm probably going to want to look at that video again. So let me refresh this. They like to just go wild with the ads, right? Just go on to the next video and just shove it down your throat, right? So that ad's playing right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'll just pause it right there on the ad. Okay, and we'll open up. It says a revenge tour. Okay, South Carolina avenged its only loss of last season, beating Iowa 87-75 on Sunday afternoon for the Gamecocks' third national championship under Dawn Staley. You know what's interesting? We have the eclipse And look at the definition of dawn, the first appearance of light in the morning. That's just kind of interesting, right? Don't you think? With Dawn Staley, right? Total solar eclipse definition.
According to Wikipedia, a solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, thereby obscuring the view of the sun from a small part of Earth, totally or partially.
That's just kind of interesting with the name Dawn, right? With the coach, South Carolina. I don't know if a lot of people out there catch it's just right in front of our face, you know? So I wanted to share that with you. So again, I hit this like right when it ended, and but I got tired and I took a nap, right? And this was yesterday, April 7th, right? And that was Sunday. Now we're on Monday. Let me go. Oh, I am on the slides here. Oh, okay, I am on the slides here, but what I need to do, let me share another page because I think I'm on the last slide and I need to back it up. Let's go to Caitlin Clark. So you're looking at Caitlin Clark right here. Now let me go to the proper slide so I don't give any of it away here. And there's not too many slides here, but we're gonna we add on the side, and we're gonna play some of this footage here as well. And check, you know what I saw, which is wow. Wait until you see this. Okay, so here's the article here. Again, South Carolina national title. They overcome the Iowa Hawkeyes and Caitlin Clark. Look at what I spotted here doing my research. Iowa women's basketball here. It says going to the ship, like championship, and they get the loss, right? That's absolutely amazing because we have the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland, which partially collapsed early. You see the article. I mean, we know about that, right? Police said it was hit by a ship. Are you serious, y'all? Look at that. I mean, what? Come on, y'all. I mean, we don't really have to do any decoding with that. That's wow. Going to the ship. Okay, so you see, wow, a 38-0 season here. National champs, South Carolina, and you see Iowa 34-5 with this loss. And again, Camila Cardozo, like Kamala Harris, right? With the name. And we have a selection. It's no coincidence here, and we have Caitlin Clark, both headed to the WNBA. Looking forward to decoding these characters again for sure. We're going to play some of this. Again, I'm going to try to be careful. What does that shirt say over there? Gucci, I love you. Wow. Okay, so I don't know who that character is, but let's play this right here. I tried not to get it with the volume, but it's hard to hit that volume off. So the celebration here. Okay, I guess we're expecting to see Dawn Staley here shortly. There she is right there, the coach. Okay. Trophy. Did they have a certain name for the trophy? You see the celebration right here. Always something to do with above. Always looking above, pointing above. Um, they'll let you know a lot of times, right? Oh, I thank God. I couldn't do it without God. You get all these numbers right here. You see? Okay. Third title in last 7 tournaments for Dawn Staley. That's what that says right there, right? And again, this is the South Carolina Gamecocks, right? There's been a lot of connections with Caitlyn Jenner, excuse me, with Caitlin Clark, right? Very interesting. Oh, there's Camilla right there. Camilla Cardoza, 6'7". She had the incident pushing down Flau'jae Johnson, LSU, and a couple of decodes out there on Flau'jae as well, with along with LSU. Sympathy with Danielle Ballard, RIP, as well. But here you go with Camilla Cardozo, Dawn Staley, other members of the team, but kind of focused on the main character here and the coach, okay? So you kind of see the celebration, right? And we'll probably revisit that. I guess here's going to be some highlights of the game a little bit right here. Okay, I see Caitlin Clark with the pass. Nice passing. 3-pointer. Number 20 right there. Nice teamwork right there. Okay, pause it every so often. Get some visuals. I may have to edit out later, but I got your back, right? I got your back. We learned this stuff together. I at one point, I was caught up in everything, like women's college basketball, whatever. I find out all of these sports these are just stories, right? And you know, man, woman, it it doesn't matter. This stuff's decodable. It's like insert here, right? Insert character here. So we get familiar with all of these characters here. I know it takes a little bit to get into the decode. Let's look at a little bit of this final buzzer here, and then we'll get into it, and then we'll probably revisit this. So a 12-point victory, is that what we get? They're just kind of dribbling it out. It's over. Accepting defeat probably early on in the fourth, right? I'm not sure what was the score early on in the fourth, but South Carolina seems to have had control here. From what I'm seeing, 4-point lead right there in the third. So, kind of close in a way, but you see a double-digit lead right there in the victory. So we'll move forward a little bit now. You see the celebration begins, right? All right, so let's go forward. Okay, so they're, again, kind of we're going to focus on Caitlin Clark and Camilla Cardozo both entering the draft, right? Camilla stated Monday. All right, and here's Dawn Staley. We went over the championships, right? What did they say? 3 in 7 years? And let me kind of look that up on the side as well over here. How successful has Dawn Staley been at South Carolina? 3 titles in the last 8 years. That's interesting because they're 38-0. Don't you think? Don't you think that's interesting? They're 38-0. And it says, now here it says 3 titles in the last 8 years right here on Google, including 2 of the past 3, to lay claim to being the latest dynasty in women's basketball. Wow. We just hit on that, didn't we? Let's look again right here. 38-0. Right there. Okay. It's like, really? So let's go back over here. Shout out Gina Dysart. Appreciate your support. For sure, for sure. Appreciate you. And look, you see a 23 right there. And it just said 2 out of the last 3, right? I don't know who that character is. I've been seeing them though. But anyways, just to make a quick number connection. That wasn't planned. So again, we said revenge tour. Avenged the only loss that was to Iowa, it says, last season here, to win the 3rd national championship under Dawn Staley. This one is extra sweet for Staley and company because a year ago, again, the Hawkeyes stunned top-seeded South Carolina in the semifinals, dealing the previously undefeated Gamecocks their only loss of the season. Look at this 47-day span, okay, from Caitlin Clark announcing her decision to enter the draft 2/29, February 29th. From that day to the upcoming WNBA draft, look, April 15th, 47-day span. And Caitlin goes down in this title game on 4/7. Okay? No matter how you run it, y'all, you see right there, this was yesterday, Sunday, April 7th, right? And you see it says 12 p.m., all of that. You see the times, 3 p.m. Eastern, right? Well, Caitlin Clark equals 211 in reverse, the 47th prime. And this is a government number, and we have a selection. DC, President, White House, all 47. Okay? Dawn Michelle Staley. It says top 10 on the chain. You see that? Dawn Michelle Staley. Is this the Big Ten or what? Right? Look at the full name. You get the date of the game, the 7th day of the 4th month. That's the reduction cipher. Okay, none of this is a coincidence with again, we went over the meaning of dawn, and we have the eclipse day today. This is trending. Okay? You see that, right? Indiana projected to draft Caitlin Clark number 1. Indiana equals 47 in reverse reduction, y'all. And let me show you the full name for Dawn Staley. All right, here she is right here. Look, Dawn Michelle Staley. You see it right there with the May, and even born on the 4th. This game in the 4th month. Look how she's born in Philadelphia, right here. Okay, you're seeing this over on the right. Well, if I copy that, Philadelphia equals 223 right here. Look how it says 65, and we just saw a 65 with our pick right here. You see, it says to Interstate 65, welcome to Indiana. Indiana projected to take Caitlin Clark on Iowa. They have the loss here against Dawn Staley in South Carolina, right? So you see that 65, but now when we go back over here, and this stuff right here is on the fly, okay? So Philadelphia that's where Staley's born. Well, it equals 223 in the language here. You see it right there, and that is the 48th prime number, and today this is trending eclipse day, the 4th day of the 8th month. Right? And hopefully you're seeing all of this. And again, it's Dawn Staley, right? And we're going to do this again. What's the definition of dawn?
Here's the definition of dawn: the first appearance of light in the sky before
Okay.
sunrise.
And we have a total solar eclipse. Do you understand? And I'm hitting on that. Okay. Shout out Decoding with Cody. Okay. Shout out decoders out there showing we show support to each other. The ones who don't, take this and, right? Let this smack you across the face, right? Take that, okay? You see that? Just how we're doing it, okay? Total solar eclipse, okay? We're not playing, right? We slap to the face, decode style, right? That's how we do it with Dawn Staley there, okay? So y'all, right? If you're on the team, and by the team I mean we don't need to be on a team, right? We're leaders, but we all add um we all come together and we add different pieces here, okay? And it helps. It helps with what we're trying to do, right? So that's my rant right there. And we go back. You see how that all of that hit. We need to look at that Dawn Staley page again because I haven't covered the character a lot. I see the number 24 as a player. Notice how Dawn Staley's in her 54th year of life with the 5-4 birthday. Okay. And that Philadelphia thing is huge. 223 and 48. You saw the prime number connection, and the number's been hitting nonstop. There's going to be more connections there. 5'6". Okay. Head coach since 2008. But let's go back to our decode. That helps because it just adds on. And look at the Indiana connection with that 65 that just hit. Wow. You see that? Even with that. And Camilla Soares Cardozo equals 211 like Caitlin Clark, the 47th prime number. Okay? So you see all of it, right? And they're entering the draft. Look at the number 10. Is it the Big 10? Or that it is South Carolina. I saw a 10 on that necklace, right? South Carolina in the Big 10? Big 10 conference. That says Iowa versus University of South Carolina. I don't know why it doesn't just answer the question, though. What teams are in the Big 10 Conference NCAA Women's? Iowa. Big 10 right there. This says 5 more. How come Dawn Staley had the 10 on the necklace? Right? Is that interesting or what? Does Dawn Staley have a relationship with Caitlin Clark? Dawn Staley shouts out Iowa's Caitlin Clark. She carried a heavy load for our sport. There's going to probably be another connection there, right? So what conference is South Carolina in? This says Southeastern. Is it the same for women's? It should be, right? Obviously, I guess. Oh, you see wow, it's a holiday, right? They act like it's a holiday. All right, so you see all of that right there. Southeastern Conference. Let's put that in there real quick. And then we'll go a little bit more forward here. Okay, so that 223, wow. Okay, so let's put this Southeastern Conference. Let's just put that in there real quick. Let's put Southeastern. Southeastern equals the eclipse date today, y'all. Hello, look at it. Holy crap. There it is again. And the 48th prime 223, Dawn Staley, born in Philadelphia, equals 223. That's amazing. Is it a 23-24 season? Wow, y'all. This is completely why we do this. It's absolutely undeniable. Okay? And let's show the full name of Cardozo. You see the match, and look at that. And that was the Super Bowl date, the second day, or excuse me, right? February 11th, 2/11. Freaking amazing, man. Let's look at Cardozo. 22 years old, and remember Caitlin Clark, born on the 22nd, wears number 22, born in 2002. You see the full name, like Soros and like Kamala. And remember, Iowa beat Colorado in this tournament as well, right? Colorado, Cardozo. Look at the Syracuse Orange right here. Previously played for the Syracuse Orange. And we had the Real Housewives of Orange County, Lori Peterson, the alumni, lose her son. All of these stories are scripted. Real Housewives of Orange County, son, dead. See, I got the decode out there, y'all. It's impossible to do like a fast decode. You're going to get, this is what you're going to get, y'all. This is what I do. Soak it up. Okay? Soak it up, y'all. Now look, Dawn Michelle Staley, 97 in the language. They defeat Iowa Hawkeyes 97. And another thing with the Indiana connection and Caitlin here, let's pull this up. Who's expected to draft Caitlin Clark?
The Indiana Fever. According to USA Today, first up, Clark is projected as the number 1 pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, which takes place April 15th in New York. The
Let's not.
Indiana Fever have the top pick and are expected to take Clark and pair her with 2023's top pick, Aliyah Boston.
I will let this out of the bag right now. Think about symbolism on the world stage. The Indiana Fever. Okay, look up the definition of fever and let's see if anything hits. We hope it doesn't. But notice how the draft, the WNBA, is on Sexy Red's birthday, April 15th. That builds onto our connection here with the Caitlin Clark, Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, connection, right? Just take note of that. And Indiana is where Larry Bird is from, right? And Larry Bird, well, famous for that number 33 and playing for the Boston Celtics. So you get the Indiana Fever projected to take Clark, and they have Aliyah Boston, this star right here, who's not far removed from the college scene, right? So you get Boston like Boston Celtics, and Boston equals 22 in the language, just like basketball. Just like Caitlin Clark has the 22 on the jersey, born on the 22nd, right? In the year 2002, age 22, all of that, right? So think about that with the fever thing. Do you understand? And we'll get into Camila Cardozo as well. But think about that. You see? Fever and Larry Bird with the 33. Where was Larry Bird born?
West Baden,
Indiana.
Indiana. According to
See?
Britannica, recent news. Larry Bird, born December 7, 1956, West Baden, Indiana, U.S., American basketball player who led the Boston Celtics to 3 National Basketball Association
And it's
NBA
French
championships
lick, and that
1981,
sounds disgusting.
1984, and 1986, and is considered one of the greatest pure shooters of all time.
So they 3 championships, and Dawn Staley, you see here 3 championships, right, in the last 8 years. But the Indiana connection with the number 33 with Bird, and Boston is on Indiana, Aliyah Boston, right? I see all of this, y'all. And CC33, Caitlin Clark, see the third letter. Aliyah Boston. And you get Aliyah, number 7. Look on the fever and think about the symbolism with fever. Oh, she went to South Carolina. That's interesting because was she teammates with Camilla? I see a 4 on the jersey. Wow. I remember watching her when I was locked up, and we had a few channels. I had to watch some WNBA. Fine by me. When you're locked up, it's like it's okay to escape the reality a little bit. Wow, look at that. Okay, was Aliyah Boston teammates with Camila Cardozo? She played a reserve role to All-American Aliyah Boston. Wow, and now projected to be teammates with that Cardozo connection. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing. Aliyah Boston. Again, 20. Look, she's 6'5". Look how it all hits with the 22. She's got the 12/11 birthday, 1211, with Caitlin Clark and the full name of Camila Cardozo equaling 211. You get the 1211. You get the 2 and the 11 in the birthday here. with the projected teammate, 6'5", and we just saw Welcome to Indiana. What did it say? Interstate 65. Is that wow? Let's not forget Kansas equals 65, Super Bowl champ winners. Whoa. Amazing right here. Here's a pic I'm using. God will, is that what that says? Okay, so, and we're talking about the WNBA draft. Let this video hit, y'all. Let it hit, let it hit. Let it rain. Okay? There was some thought that Clark was considering staying at Iowa under a 5th year of eligibility. She ultimately announced her decision to enter the draft 2/29, February 29th. Look at WNBA even has that 68 like basketball. And 85 with basketball like Caitlin Clark, y'all. And you see the characters here who I guess I don't know if are they going or they were projected. Anyways, these are stars advancing, climbing the ranks on the world stage. Is that Angel Reese? You know, that's a I enjoy covering that character when it comes to these decodes. Plays that role well. Um I'm not 100% sure who the other characters are here. Are one of these Cameron Brink, if I'm not mistaken? Is that Brink with the Yukon? Anyways, not really the point here. You know, projected WNBA picks, right? Look at how Indiana equals 137 in reverse. The fever. Think about the fever symbolism too. Fever with the selection coming around. Remember 2020, right? The last selection? Ouch, right? But reverse the alphabet, Indiana, you know, Z is 1, A is 26, easy money. And the 33 with C, the third letter, Caitlin Clark. 137 is the 33rd prime. And we hit on the Larry Bird connection with Indiana, and he coached Indiana. Iowa, Indiana. I mean, come on, y'all. Really? So here's a look what various outlets are projecting Cardozo to land. Look, ESPN's Michael Vopel. It says number 4 to the Los Angeles Sparks. Okay. Uh, the Athletics, Sabrina Merchant, as of March 20th, number 4 to the Sparks. CBS, Jack Maloney, as of 2 days before this game, which was yesterday. So 3 days before today. This is Eclipse Day, and everything's hitting. You get Sparks as well. Like light, I don't know, Dawn Staley, this eclipse. So number 4 to the Sparks is the projection. And you get Camilla like Kamala. Again, we have a selection. And think about that transgender connection as well. Gamecocks. You know what I mean? Caitlin. Right? So, you know, we have connections. I mean, national title syncs up with Camilla Cardozo and the team projected to take her at 4. 53, 53, 53. Reduction ciphers, forwards and reverse. Think it says Final Four as well, right there. Think about it. And projected 4th and the national championship here, right? Cardozo equals 42 like Sparks. Okay? In the language, the same cipher, reverse the alphabet, apply reduction at the 10th letter. Cutting down the net. And the middle name's like Soros. It's Soros, like George Soros, synced up with politics, right? So look, 29 days before her birthday. And you see the 10 on the jersey, right? I saw the 10 on Dawn Staley's necklace. And it says Iowa Big 10, doesn't it? And 1022 next to Caitlin Clark with the jerseys is like 122, Caitlin Clark's birthday. And the 211 is synced up with both of their names. Again, the 47th prime, this game yesterday, 4/7. But 29 days before Camilla's birthday. 2:29, Caitlin announced her decision to enter the draft. So 2:29, February 29th is like 29. And again, 29 days before Camilla's birthday, which is April 30th, and I'll pull that up right now. Well, wow. Yeah, she announced Monday 4/1. Let it soak in. So from that date, you see that? That's 29. Her birthday's 29 days after the announcement. Or you could say 29 days the announcement's 29 days before, right? Her birthday. And you see how it syncs up. I know I kind of butchered that in a way, but 2/29 with the Caitlin Clark announcement, like 29. And then April 1st being the 92nd day of the year. 29 in reverse. Okay, and let's pull up Camilla. Let's go back to her page. And again, that Aaliyah Boston connection is wild because you get Aaliyah in there. Camilla Cardozo, full name. Oh, I wanted the birthday, right? You see? Right? You know? 29 days after the announcement entering the draft, projected number 4, and the birthday again in the 4th month. You see that? And Dawn Staley born on the 4th day of May. And it's like a Final Four thing. Age 22, just like Caitlin, 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay? You like that right there? There's going to be more with that, but look how we hit. You can make it a span and make it 30 days, right? The announcement to her birthday, and then the 3rd national championship they show for Staley, it says, right? 30 drops down to a 3. Fever equals 29, like 29 days before Camilla's birthday, like the 2/29 announcement going to the WNBA draft. Caitlin Clark, 92 reflection, April 1st. You see that? The 92nd day of the year. Wow. Fever projected with the draft. Fever 29 reduction. Clark has long been projected the number 1 draft pick, okay? And you see kind of like a projected image that's on Google, right? That's there already. The Fever have gone as far as they possibly can at this point to confirm she'll be their selection, again with Larry Bird and the Aaliyah Boston connection. Okay, Larry Bird to Boston. Look, Boston 22 like basketball. 77 like United States. Boston equals 85 like basketball as well with the 22. That's freaking amazing. Okay? And basketball's got the 185. Again, Caitlin Clark's birthday 1/22. Right? 22 years old, born in 2002, 22 on the jersey. Larry Bird to the Boston Celtics, 33. See the 3rd letter, Caitlin Clark. Man. Larry Bird, Boston Celtics. Absolutely amazing. 6'7". Aaliyah Boston is 6'5", but Camilla Cardozo, 6'7". Look at Larry Joe Bird like Joe Biden, and you get Camilla Soares Cardozo like Soros, and Camilla like Kamala. Larry Joe Bird. The hick from French Lick. Notice how he's born on the 7th, and Aaliyah Boston wears jersey number 7 for the Indiana Fever. Larry Bird coached Indiana. Aaliyah Boston's jersey number 7 for the
According to
Indiana
Wikipedia,
Fever.
Aaliyah Boston is an American professional
Aaliyah.
basketball player for the Indiana Fever of the Women's National
We hit.
Basketball Association.
We hit. We hit. We hit. We hit. United States equals 77. Look at the 4 and the 7 with the jerseys. And this game yesterday, national championship, 4/7. And you saw all the 47s. Did Larry Bird coach the Indiana Fever Or was it the Pacers? It was the Pacers.
According to Wikipedia, after retiring as a player, Bird served as head coach of the Indiana Pacers from 1997 to 2000.
Oh, it's magic. Which one of these characters was born in 97? You know it happens, right? Oh, from 97 to 2000. Yeah, let's go back over here. From 97 to 2000. Dawn Staley equals Dawn Michelle Staley 97. Hawkeyes 97. We can move it forward, y'all. Why do I even put the slides together? Wow. Look how that came together. Look how that came together. We were going to do that anyways. And notice how the draft 15th day of the 4th month, again, it's Sexy Red's birthday. Red like Trump like politics. Trump equals 47. Yeah, there's probably South Carolina synced up with Trump as well, politics. But this is Sexy Red's birthday, the 15th day of the 4th month. And we know about the rumors with Sexy Red. Think about the WNBA. Think about Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Gender, right? I mean, 87 to 75. There's going to be a connect. Okay, so the 30th day of the 4th month birthday for Camila Cardozo, projected to go to the LA Sparks, right? We're hitting on that as well. But look, Iowa with 34 wins, like the 30th day of the 4th month. Okay, and we already hit on the 38, right? Wow, amazing. Let's go back over here. I was going to show you this. Sexy Red's birthday. You see? WNBA draft day. April 15th. No coincidence, right? NBA draft day. Think about it.
In the Barclays Center, the
No,
2024 NBA
WNBA,
Draft
my
will be
bad.
on Thursday, June 27, 2024.
That's interesting, though. But you see it right there. That's amazing with the Aaliyah Boston connection, y'all. Let's run her birthday now. Because look at her birthday's got the 2s and the 1s, and it says welcome to Indiana. Indiana, Interstate 65 with the bird connection. Damn, that's wild. That's just amazing, y'all. Let's run her birthday 12/11 to the draft. Let's do that real quick. And do we have any other numerology here? Let's see. You see the 47-day span? 229, the announcement, Caitlin Clark going to the draft to draft day. Let's scroll down. Let's look at these numbers here. Look, you get the 4/30 birthday for Camilla breaks down to 43. Draft date 43 numerology 415 in the year 24 added up. 10. Wow, look at these days of the years. 60th day of the year, the announcement, and leaving 306 for Caitlin. And the draft leaves 260 days, like 26. The 106 day, like 16. Wow, that could probably hit a lot of waves right there. So, I mean, we'll just kind of leave that. Let's put Aaliyah's birthday. And you get Aaliyah, which is interesting, like the musician who passed. 12/11 to the draft. That's Aaliyah's. Look, 240 days, the draft after Aaliyah Boston's birthday. Like the year 24, like we have a selection in the year 24. Okay? You see that? Look at the 47 numerology, Aaliyah Boston's next birthday. And that's going to be around that selection time at the end of the year. Look at that, 47 numerology. That's not going to happen a lot. Her birthday leaves 20 days. Again, she's 22. Caitlin Clark, birthday 1/22, 22 on the jersey, born in 2002, age 22. Wow. 16 numerology right there syncs up with the 106th day. Okay. Damn. What's to Caitlin Clark's birthday? Let's put, okay, we have to put 23, right? Let me make sure I did that. We did that right, didn't we? Let's go. No, we didn't. Now it's right. My bad. That's amazing. That's Kobe Bryant's death date, 126. Okay, that's wow. And you know what? And Larry Bird's birthday, whoa, is 12/7. Aaliyah Boston from her December 11th birthday, right there. Wow. From her last birthday to the draft, April 15th, 127-day span. And it's Aaliyah Boston, the projected teammate to Caitlin Clark, CC33. Indiana synced up with Bird. 127-day span. Boston's birthday to the draft. And Aaliyah Boston on Indiana. Bird born in Indiana. Larry Bird's birthday, 12/7, like 127. Exactly the same. The 33 on the jersey played for Boston, coached the Indiana Pacers. Oh my. And you get that's a 3 as well. Oh my gosh. Larry Bird's birthday. Holy
December 7th,
crap.
1956. According to Britannica, Larry Bird, born December 7th, 1956, West Baden, Indiana, U.S.
Holy crap. Excuse my language. Like, if any of that offends anybody, that's your prerogative. Yeah. Wow. I'm in this world. I'm caught up as well, y'all. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Let's go look at the article. Let's see if there's what else is in the article. How many points? I don't even know how many points the characters got. Did I hit on their points already? I don't know. Look at 88 like Trump right there. As a player at Virginia from 88 to 92. The 92 hit with the 4/1 announcement, the 92nd day of the year. Camila Cardozo announcing she's going to the draft. And that 41 hits with Kobe like the 126 that we just hit on. His name equals 41, dead at 41. Wow, with the 29, 2/29, Caitlin announcing entering the draft, and 29 days after Camilla announces she's going to the draft is her birthday. Woo! 6-figure bonus after winning title for Dawn. Trump equals 25, y'all. $250,000 bonus. Donald equals 31. 3.1 million in basic pay from the school. In addition, notice the 680,000 in bonuses right there. You can put these numbers together how you want. 68 teams enter the tournament. Basketball equals 68. Correct? And there's more with that 68. I was just kind of stalling there. And that's a perfect time to run back the picks because I think it's in here. Look at how it all hits. Wow. WNBA equals 68 like basketball. 68 teams join the tournament, right? Woo! Mm. Damn. So let me just run back those slides a little bit. We'll play that footage again. Some of that footage again, right? The celebration. Let me make sure we got all the slides covered here. Projected number 1, born in the first month. Wow. That'll stick for the thumbnail right there. Camilla. And you get the red hair, like Sexy Red too, huh? Wow, and the draft is on Sexy Red's birthday. Sexy Red, born in St. Louis, Missouri. Huh. Supposedly, right? Let's play that celebration again. We'll try to get some of the clips to land without editing, right? I don't think I can pull the volume until I play. They're kind of focusing on Camilla and that pick. Here's this. We'll play this again right here. We'll go to the end a little bit. Again, the good passing there with the 3. Looks like that character was about to dive on the floor. Was that Camilla? Right there. Just kind of like ran into her. A little bit of a taunt, it looked like. It was just all of that right there. Okay, pause it again. Let's go forward. So they're wrapping it up right here. 20 seconds left. No coincidence it stops at 20 seconds. Right, with the Leah Boston's birthday leaving 20 days in the year as well. You see the celebration. Dawn Staley playing their roles well. You look, if you're following a storyline, they go to practice to practice the script, right? You're still going to get emotional because you're being awarded. You're putting in a lot of work. So even if it's a story, a script, you're still emotional. You're tied to it. Do you understand? That's not difficult. And right, that's not. So we'll do this.
All right, time.
We'll do that. And hopefully that volume doesn't affect anything. And again, there's Dawn. Do we get Camilla somewhere in here? I'm not sure who this character is. No disrespect. We have main characters here that we have to focus on. You see the celebration. Camilla was somewhere in there. Oh, here's Camilla right here. Again, projected number 4 pick. And we get like the final 4 thing here. US equals 4 and 40. United States equals 40 like 4. So that was enjoyable covering this. And that ship connection, wow. That's, to me, that's mockery. That's a slap in the face. And y'all need to notice that. Share that right there. Everybody share that. Okay? Y'all share that with people. You care about people, you don't want them to fall victim to this world. Well, you want to look out for the ones you care about. Share this with them. Say, hey, just look at this. I know we don't agree. We don't see eye to eye. But look at this right there. Going to the ship. It's not a coincidence. Baltimore, Bridge, right? Biden, B's the second letter of the alphabet. Caitlin Clark. You see it right there. Iowa women's basketball, 22 on her jersey. Born on the 22nd in the year 2002, age 22. Boston, Aaliyah Boston, the projected teammate. See the third letter, Caitlin Clark. Larry Bird, known for 33, played for the Boston Celtics. See the third letter, BC. Boston, and you get Celtics. Caitlin Clark again. French Lick, Indiana, with the connection here. Indiana, fever. Look out for some sort of fever to possibly hit with the selection. Okay, y'all? And we get LA Sparks projected. Number 4, they say. That's what I saw when I did my research with Camilla. Like Kamala. Again, so today we have the eclipse date, and you see again Dawn Staley, born in Philadelphia. Philadelphia equals 223, the 48th prime, to sync up with the date. And there's going to be more all with that, right? And we have a. Do we have a men's championship? NCAA men's championship date today, right? Today, Purdue at UConn. So you get Connecticut. You get C, the third letter again. Huskies. Remember, the Wolverines won the national title and they beat the Washington Huskies in football. Correct? I think so. So, we'll see what's up with the eclipse. They say starts in Mexico at 11 a.m. I don't know where or how that time transfers to where y'all are at. Let's play this again. Let's play that. Let's play this again. Okay, so yeah, we'll play the video with the article again. We're still good here. Let me see. That's amazing right there. So let's play the video with the article again. Let me see if it's still up. I was going to read more of the article, but why is it on hockey? Oh, it's an ad. Let's get through this ad.
Carolina Gamecocks are the 2024 Women's Hoops National Champions. Now, this is one of the most impressive college hoops runs of all time, with South Carolina capping off an undefeated season. Now, all season long, I've told you, any team not named South Carolina is only playing for second place, and that is exactly what happened. Even with all of the big storylines and big names like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, South Carolina remained unfazed.
Look at the names. Angel, Camilla, like Kamala, Caitlin Clark. It's like Clark Kent, if you ask me, Superman. We made that connection before.
They came, they saw, they won the chip. And just like T-Pain, all they did was win.
Oh,
literally.
God.
They didn't lose all season long. Coach Staley knew her team had lost one game last season.
38-0, 3 titles in 8 years, it said.
And they knew they had to be perfect this season in order to win a chip, and that is exactly what they did. And even with the team losing star center Camila Cardoso to the WNBA, this squad is going to be a force to reckon with next season. However, now, Dawn Staley can say she is a national champion.
Boston
Remember,
went to
as great
South
of a player
Carolina
as
with
she
that
was,
connection.
she didn't win a national title when she played. So now South Carolina enjoyed the moment. Your team are the 2020.
Always throwing it up. Always throwing it up.
For women's hoops national champions.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Imagine Schools of Arizona offers a tuition-free educational experience.
Of course, you get the sun. You know what's interesting, too? Let me state it real quick with the eclipse, dealing with the sun. You had, like, UConn synced up with these games, right? And the Connecticut Sun is their WNBA team. You know what that's amazing, right? With the Connecticut connection. Connecticut Sun. And, hold on. Well, what I mean,
according to Wikipedia, the Connecticut Sun are an American professional basketball team based in Uncasville, Connecticut that competes in the Eastern Conference.
But the men are playing here where the Phoenix Suns play, the NBA team. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of wild. Southeastern Conference again. And you get, again, right there, Connecticut Huskies versus Purdue. So the Connecticut Sun, and they're playing in Arizona, the Valley of the Sun. It's going to connect either way here, but that's just interesting. So again, share this pic, y'all, right here. Okay, so South Carolina, Iowa highlights. We went over it. Gamecocks top Caitlin Clark for national title. I'll be back here shortly with another decode, and there's always more. And how many points hold on, I need to hit on that, right? How many points? Better late than never? I don't know if I hit on it. Wow. Better late than never, right? How many points did Caitlin Clark score yesterday?
According to NCAA.com, Caitlin Clark scores 30 points in her final collegiate game. NCAA.com.
Okay, so better late than never. And it's a 30-day span from Camila Cardozo announcing she's entering the draft to her birthday. She announced on 4/1 and her birthday's 4/30, so it's a 30-day span. So she announced it on the 30th. Caitlin Clark scores the 30, sees the third letter of the alphabet. 30 breaks down to 3. Caitlin Clark, 33, projected to go to Indiana. Larry Bird connection with the 33. How many points did Cardozo score? How many points did Camila Cardozo score last night? We may have hit on it already. They're not going to tell us. Do I need to do with the S? Camila Cardozo points versus Iowa last night. 20. Oh, that was. Oh, and again, look, 2 days ago with the 22 and the 11. And Caitlin with the 22/1 birthday. Or I can just do it like this. I'll just do it like this. And we'll click on more about this game. There's probably more with these numbers here, obviously, that I'm going to be missing. But Caitlin Clark with a 30 right there. Cardozo has 15 points, and the draft is on the 15th. Okay? 17 rebounds. She's number 10. Just looking at some of the other character names here. Right here. Okay. Nothing popping out with the names. Okay, so South Carolina defeats the Iowa Hawkeyes and Caitlin Clark for the national title, the undefeated 38-0. Wow, amazing. Appreciate y'all. Until next time.